Okay, so I'm going to make a file called hello.c in a folder called me. Implement a program in C that prompts the user for their name and then says hello to that user. For instance, if the user's name is Adele, your program should print hello Adele. Okay, so let's first clear this terminal. Let's go back to the top. Let's see where we are. Okay, we are at the top folder. I want to create a folder named ME. So let's make a directory, folder or directory in the IDE of CS50 that takes after Visual Studio. So I will make a directory called ME, and you can see in the panel on the side there's the ME folder. I could do the mouse navigation using the GUI, but I want to test myself in the command line prompt, the CLI command line interface, just to get my my typing skills warmed up for coding. So I make a directory and I want to get into that directory. So cd me. Now I'm in there. Now I create I have two hellos already, like hello from the studies and then hello from hello world task. And maybe I want to rename this something, but I have to follow the task at hand, so I will still name it hello.c. Now there's hello.c, and now it automatically brings my cursor to the coding window where you write all your code here on top. So first we have to include the header of .h, which has all the basic commands. We will also be using get. The user will be get string. So for that, we will be using some functions from the CS50 library. So I'm going to include that. Include cs50.h, like 50.h. We don't use hashtags in this, sorry. cs50.h. And then we initialize our I'm not sure if you put space here. I forgot. I think you don't. Int main void or int main void. I'm not sure where to put the space. I have to check here. Actually, okay, yeah, int space main void. Int because the main function of your program always returns an integer. Anything above 0, any number that corresponds to if it's true or false, or if there's an error, it returns a number. Void because we don't have an argument or a parameter that returns a value that can be used with anything, because this is the main program. It will not be stored in a variable to be used later. This is the main program, so that's why it's always a void. So yeah, wait. Alright, just enjoy the music. I'll be right back. yeah, that's the beginning of it. Hello? Hello? Okay. Hello, Boo. Welcome to the stream. And Sans, hello. Welcome back. Louis Juice Stream is becoming a programmer now. Yippee! You will fix the printer now. Yes, programming can fix everything, even your life problems. Let me fix it for you. Just kidding. I'm really just a beginner. It's just it feels nice. It's like learning arcane magic, you know. You don't understand how it came to be, and then you learn the magic words and you procure in something. For me, that's program is kind of like that. It's something that I don't understand for a long time, and then suddenly, I can learn how to procure something out of nothing. That is kind of magical, in my opinion. It's hard. It's hard as fudge, and I'm I'm dipping my toes in and out of it because it's really so hard. But I've decided that I will try to learn it super, super, super slow but steady. That's what I've begun. Programming. So yeah, let's learn together. Right now, I'm finishing my first problem set, which is an introduction to C. I will be writing a program right now that asks for your name, and once you prompt your name, it will say, "Hello, your name." So first, I will include these libraries through these headers, and then we will create our main function. And then, hold on. Yeah, there we go. And then below that, we will declare our first variable, I think. Oh, hey Artemis, I have 1% phone battery. Remember me. We will remember you, Artemis. Thank you for the water right now. Oh my god, I should get water. But wait, I'm very into this, so I'll get water later. So thank you for the hydrate, Artemis. Yeah. Okay, my mind's drawing a blank. I'm not sure if I should check my notes or try to wing this and then check my notes. I'll try to wing this. Then the function, what they're asking. So let me actually make a comment. Asking for a name and saying hello name, like that, right? That will be for me. I will not submit it like this because I think it will you know subtract points from how clean my code is. I'm just doing this for myself. Highlighted message in loving memory of Artemis. Fun 1717. Never forget. Press F in the chat for Artemis. We shall remember you, brother, at least until you revive your battery again. All F's in the chat. It's a wonderful eulogy, Boo. Okay. So first, we have to prompt the user for a name of the user. When we initialize the program, it should be asking for a name. So it should be a string. A name is a type value of type string. So string name and then we initialize a value which will be get int, and then what what is your name? What is your name? Did I do this right? Is it string name, or can we just name it with string like n, you know? So it would be much easier. I could write string n for now, so we don't have to go super super long about it, like, you know, conventions and stuff. Just making your code as clean as possible and as succinct and as short as possible. After you get the name, it is stored in that variable of string n. After that, you can print. After that, it goes down the code, and we print f hello name will be the variable here, and then the /n for the format, and then we put the name here. I think it's like that. Now let's see. Initializing the code. Let's see if this works. We make hello so that we okay, there's an error. Because we make hello so that it what do you call this? It translates my human language into zeros and ones, into binary code that the computer can understand. So then after that, we supposedly execute the code. But it got lost in translation. There are errors while I'm compiling the program. So too many errors emitted. Main with external linkages under. This is line 4. Int main void. Fatal error. Make error 1. I wonder what the problem with this is. We're in it. It's weird. I don't. Wait, int main. Huh. Why is this main in white? Wait, hold on. Int main is the name, void is the return value, right? Like this. There we go. Make hello. Okay, in line 7, string n, get int, what is your name? Incompatible integer. Sorry, get string. Why am I? Sorry. See these. Okay, there's another one. Print hello. Oh, it's looking for a string. That's right. And this is a string, right? Get string. It's printing this one. What is the error? Name. Oh, sorry. It's not a variable. The variable is now n. Golly, look at all. Already 3 mistakes. There we go. Initialize. There's no problem in compiling. Let's initialize it. What is your name? Let's say. Let's welcome the viewers here. Let me say boom. Boom. Hello, boom. Okay, now let's. Oh, it has the thing after this. Actually, let's. Hello, boom. And then let's put the n afterwards, like this, right? So let's go make hello, initialize hello again, and let's type boom. Hello, boom. There we go. Now let's clear all that and let's type it again. Let's compile the code. Let's initialize the code. Let's type your name and then there. I don't know if you can see it. It's very small, but I don't know if I can zoom in somehow. I hope that you can see it in the screen. But yeah, here at the terminal, it's working. Now, we know that the code is working, but I want to check for the design. Hello, small script code. Yeah, it's very small. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on. Shoot. So it's just this, right? Like that, I think is better, right? So you can see it better. Yar. A little bit like that. Just formatting stuff. Now, I want to check for the design. So there are, it's great. This one is already correct, but they grade our work by the cleanliness of your code, the design of your code, and how how clean it is. So let me check And there's a way of checking this. I actually want to see how they do it. So they give hints about it from here. Let me show you. So this is where I'm studying my code. So there's the hints. Recall that you can get a string from a user with getString, which is declared in cs50.h. That is correct. That's what I did here. I'm using Chrome for this, by the way, because it works in Chrome, but it doesn't work in Opera. So this is a string variable that we can get through a function called getString that is derived from this library of cs50.h. We don't need to know the function on how getString was made, but we just know that it returns a value of string that is inputted by the user, and that user input is stored in an argument and returns a value of string and it puts it into this variable of type string named n. So now we shall use that n variable to replace the placeholder of this format code for string. So it should be compatible. It should have the same variable name, the same type string for the code to work. So these are hints. I think I can skip the hints because I've actually done I've completed the code. So printf, recall that you can print a string with printf declared in stdio.h standard initiation something. Recall that you can format a string with printf with %s. So this is the format code for string. So yeah. So now this is how to begin. We did this. We made a directory or a folder called me, and then we went to the directory the directory inside this folder so that we can make the hello in this folder local to this folder only, so that even if it has the same hello file name, it will not be affected. And if we initialize hello, it will be the hello inside this folder, not the hello inside the other folders. And then we start coding our hello. So this is where we can write the code. So how do we check for correctness? So there's a way how to test for correctness. We type this one, so cs50/problems. So they have a way to check it. I don't know if I can copy paste this in code. I don't think they allow that, but let's try. No, they don't. So we have to do it one by one. So cs50/problems, cs50/problems /2024 /2024/x/me, right? There we go. And what? No such. Wait, hold on. In your terminal, execute the below cs50/problem/2024. No such file or directory. Check 50. Sorry. This is. Oh, you can't copy this. Okay. There we go. Yes, you can copy it. Check 50. Check 50, right? Check 50, cs50. There we go. There. Waiting for results. Oh, hello C exists. Hello C exists. Hello Mario, not hello. Oh, okay. Hello Peach. Hello Bowser, not hello Bowser. Okay, so it's just grammar at this point. It doesn't want me using exclamation marks or anything fancy like that. It just wants me to use this one. So it's just basically following instructions. Wait, but it has. Wait a second. Hello. What kind of hello do they want? Okay, so there's no exclamation point, but this one has an exclamation point. So how strict are they with that? Expected hello, not capital with this one. Expected hello Mario, not hello Mario. Okay, let's see if we remove this and make this lowercase as they intended. So let's do it again. It has to be all green. Still waiting for results. And there we go. Response to name Mario, response to name Peach, response to name Bowser. So they're really kind of strict with that. So no exclamation points, no capital letters, just plain small h. But yeah, we completed everything. We have the 4 smiley faces here. Let's clear the terminal. And now we'll check for style. The code executes it as how the test wants it. Now let's check for style. How do we check for style? Style is how pretty and clean your code is, basically. So let's check for style 50 hello.c. So let's do that. Style 50 hello.c. Sorry. Style. No. Style 50. Yeah. Style 50 hello.c. Oh, okay. There's. Okay. I think I see what's wrong in the first and second line. As you can see, alphabetical. I forgot about that. It has to be alphabetical so they know which library they're missing. And then int main void, they I need to have space. Okay, they allow a comment. It's just being stylistic about it. So there's by design, you should always put a space after your comment / so it would look prettier. And then there is a space like that. Oh, okay. I actually put a space for. Let's put the space here. Do 3. Let's put the space here, and then this one, it has to be on top because. There we go, and then no space here. There we go. So this is how it should look like stylistically, cleanly. So now we try to code that again. Make hello. We try to compile that code again now that we've made some changes. So every after change in your code, you compile it so that you feed it into the computer. and it translates your code into binary, zeros and ones, something that the machine understands so that you can execute it. So now it permission denied. um Sorry. Only hello. You don't put in the .c because .c is the code itself, not the executable file. The executable file is just hello, which the program, the Visual Studio Code automatically reads for you. So let's put in a name. Let's anyone likes to volunteer? I can put Adele for now. Hello, Adele. See, actually, if you put, if let's initialize the code again, and then it's me, Adele. Hello, it's me, Adele. I can put that one. Okay, that was nice. I'm having fun with my new code. It's just so nice just knowing that you wrote this everything from scratch and you kind of understand why you're writing it. Not like you're blindly following or memorizing something. And I think that's always worth, about honestly, a week of learning all of this. Just hours of reading and listening to videos and writing and looping around concepts that I don't understand and trying to write them down so that I understand the reason for the existence of these things. Yeah. So that's done. And I'm done with I've done with this task for this code. Okay. I'm thinking. Sorry, my brain goes slow because it's processing a lot. You know how PCs become slow when they process a lot of things? That's my brain right now. Because it's processing a lot of heavy new information, trying to make sense of this code thing. Okay. Let's see the next step for this process. Let's see the next. I'll check the next one. Processing and saving. Yeah, processing and saving is such a slow climb, but we're doing it. So let me look at the problem set again. So I completed Hello World. This is my Hello World. It's in the folder World, and here is my code for hello. It's just simple code. So remember to include the library in which has all the functions so that this can work. And then we initialize the main function in which all of our programming happens in it. And the main function always returns an integer because it feeds into the processor using an integer. It speaks to the processor using an integer always, so that's why it's an int. Main, this will always be the name of our function. I'm not sure if you can change this if you want to be zany and creative. I'm not sure if it's something that the software allows. I don't know if this is design or function, but I am going to leave it as main, as I have no reason to change the name of it. And then void. This in parentheses is supposed to be a return value, an argument that you put in so that it can return something that you can use later, like a variable. But since this is the main function, it does not return anything and it will always be a void. And then the curly brackets, for which the body of your function will happen within those curly brackets. The the design of it is always 4 spaces, just so it will be clean enough. Printf is the function in which the computer program will print or display any string. So it will always return a value of string that will be included within this quotation marks. So it will read all of this as English text or whatever text, human language, if you will. And then the /n is a formatting code. I think it's one of those things that you use so that it moves the next line of code into a paragraph, so it will just look cleaner. Hey Humble Panda, welcome to the stream. How have you been? So yeah, that's how I printed hello world. And of course we always end our sentences with a period. No, that's in English. In coding language, we end our sentences with a semicolon, except for initiating functions and including libraries. It's just a rule of thumb at this point. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to that, maybe because it's a function. Hey Humble, recovering from too much sleep. Well, I hope that you're not gonna fall asleep again with this stream, because it's kind of low-key right now. Sorry, naps. Well, hello, good morning. I think it's 1:47 a.m. already. So yeah, that is my first task. My second task, this is graded by the way. So it asks us a name. It asks us a name, and then you will return a value of string, which will be your name, and then the program will say, hello, you. Excuse me. 10:47 a.m. Oh, okay, wait, where are you? Where are you, Humble Panda? Where are you in the world, if you don't mind me asking? California. Oh, okay. Good morning in California, I guess. Yay. How's the weather there? Is it hot right now, like summer, or is it nearing towards winter? Is coding hard? Hard, yeah. For me, yes. Especially for me. I think coding is inherently hard because there's a lot of syntax that goes into the language. So many things to consider. But if you're particularly good at logic and have a little bit of creativity, I think you'll do fine. It's really learning a new language, and there's in every language there's syntax, there's um what do you call this, like the lexicon around it. You have to understand the grammar, um the context behind the words, the vocabulary. So I think it's as hard as learning a language, and it's one of the harder languages to learn because of the wide vocabulary it has. But a language is still a language, and it's always a skill that anyone can learn, in my opinion. And that's what made me motivated me. That concept motivated me to want to learn coding. We just went, oh, it's fall. We just went through heat wave like a week ago. Oh, okay, but now it's getting cooler, right? Hey, Money, meow meow. Hello. Not as bad as in the Philippines, though. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Yeah, Philippines is so bad. Like I feel for our, not pity, more like I feel for our fellow brethren in the Philippines, because the heat there is crazy, and I know how it was. I've been there like around 2 years ago, so it's no, a year ago, yeah, a bit more than a year ago. Not as bad, yeah. Hey, Money, how have you been? Compassion. There we go. I feel for them. I have compassion for them because I know what it's like. It's very hard. It's just it's frustrating that I cannot do anything much about it. But yeah, there's compassion there. But when I lived there, the heat was normal. Right now, it's not. It's really not like. It's. I don't like. Sometimes I don't know how I'm still surviving in the heat there. So yeah. When I went back to visit, my body went into a shock. Yeah, it's it's insane. It's insane, and it's really annoying because I know that it's because of the lack of trees. Just replacing trees and forests with buildings, it's just a rat race to have the most land owned by building companies' residences, just to make most bang for their buck. And it's always growing and growing, and it's like they're I think they're using the country wrong. They're trying to do what the first world countries are doing, which is to keep creating and building and making a profit out of residential and real estate, when our country is not built like that. Like, I think we should preserve some of it, and just to save the people from floods and landslides and storms. But of course, who's going to listen, right? I don't know how we can help. It just feels so like, yeah. I don't know. That's why resilience is a thing for Filipinos, but it shouldn't be. Coding in C? Yes, Money, coding in C. I am completing the first problem set of my lessons, my studies online. I'm learning from CS50. CS50 is there. CS50 is a free, an open courseware, if you call it. It's led by Professor David J. Malan from Harvard University. So Harvard has this special free program for everyone who wants to get into coding. So they offered 10 weeks worth of coding coding beginner topics. I am still in week 1C, and this took me around more than 1 week. So this is my second week into learning C. Supposedly it's just 1 week, but because I'm slow, I'm in my second week, but I am already doing the problem set. So I'm finished with my studies. I took down notes. I tried to understand as best as I can, and I think I'm capable enough on doing the problem set. Though they still help us with the problem set. They give us hints. They guide us with a video. They guide us how to start, and they help us check our code with um, style checking and code checking before we submit our program for grading. So there's that. So I don't feel like I'm alone in this. I feel like they're 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 always helping me, even though I'm studying this alone online. So that's what I appreciate about this course, and that's what I like about Harvard. Hey, reading your hold on. Hey, Barky SNY, hello from YouTube. Welcome to the stream. How have you been, Barky? Okay, reading the comments from Twitch. That's what I noticed too. I see less green now. Yes, Humble Panda. That's the sad truth. My hometown looked like a mess when I went back a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that, because it just looked like they were cramming and stacking buildings on one another. Yeah. Like, I love our country, but I'm really glad you're out from there. Boom, CS50. Yes, boom, CS50. That's the program. I see. Yeah, this just looks like learning a new language. Exactly. So, yeah. I've completed this one. I will submit it now. But before I submit it, I think I have to log in here using your GitHub account. Okay, so let's... No, wait. Hold on. Does this have... Okay, so I have this one. This is my submission. I've logged in. Log into cs50.dev using your GitHub account to access your very own code space. Okay. So, okay. I have to log in using Chrome because that's where I use my browser. So let me try to... hold on. Let me just try to log in. Okay, I'm already logged in, and now let me log in the cs50.dev. I will log in so I can have my own code space. It feels... Hello? Humble Panda, it feels a lot like more places are tourist traps now too. Yeah, not only tourist traps, even the condominium businesses are traps for the overseas Filipino workers. Just trapping them to invest on a building, but it's just more money for less space. It's really almost a scam if you're looking into buying like condominium spaces. It's really just sad. But hey, let's less depressing things now. Okay, so we're here. Let's go into submitting. Submit hello, it's me. Okay. So this is my first CS50 submission ever in my life. This is my first C submission, my first coding submission in C ever. And I'll submit it to Harvard University. It's online, but still, it's still Harvard. So let's submit it. And let's wait for the results. So let me just put this here. I just submit it. So let's go to submit. Oh, sorry, here. Wait, why can't I type? What's happening? Why can't I type? Hello? Hello? I can type here, but why can't I type here? I'm disconnected. Here we go. Let's just... There we go. Submit. Submit 50 space. What? Why? Why can't it let me submit? Oh, okay. It's lagging. CS50. Hold on, is this the way? Is this the way? Yeah, I submitted. Okay. Submit CS50 slash problems slash 2024 slash x slash. Here we go. We're going to submit my work. Submit to Harvard. Let's go. I think I did well, Harvard. Harvard son. Wait, no. Oh my golly. Oh, yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Let's go. I think I did well. Harvard son. Noticing. Oh no! Connecting. Here we go. Sheesh. Authenticating. Verifying. Files that won't be submitted. Files that will be submitted. Oh, okay, that's good. Keeping in mind the course's policy on academic honesty, are you sure you want to submit these files? Yes or no? Yeah, academic honesty, by the way, is just them saying that you cannot ask help from other people. Like, you don't let other people do your work, just do it on your own. Because we're doing it online. But you guys, I have proof that I'm doing this alone. I'm doing on my own. So let's type yes. Ooh, hello.c. Wait. No, I have to. I have to submit me slash hello.c. Wait a second. Can I make a new one? Why? Why will I? I don't want to submit this one. The hello.c is this one. Ah la la la. No. Yes, no. I'm not sure yet. Not yet. No files were submitted. Submission cancelled. No. I need to submit the hello C from this one. So what we do is that it told me to make it in a new folder called hello.c. Okay. I will. All right. Let me do this. I will rename. Wait, no. What is rename? Is it remove? I think it's remove. I will remove. Okay, hold on. Let's go to CD. Let's look at the list. Okay, I can access the hello.c. I will rename hello.c to hello test. Let's go hello test.c. Will that work? Yeah, remove regular file hello.c. Yes. Here we go. There we go. Now there's no hello dot. Did I remove hello? But where is... Oh, it's MV. It's move. Okay. Now, anyway, that was my bad. That's fine. That was a code that I just typed along with the lecture. I think it's move. Let's go back. Oh, let's go to world. Now we're in world and let's move hello.c to helloworld.c. There we go. Uh-huh. And now we make hello world. And then we initialize hello world. There we go. Now there's an initiated thing. Let's look at the list. There's hello. That is an executable file, but I want to remove hello. Can I hello? Oh, sorry. Remove hello. Remove regular file hello. Yes. And now I believe it will be removed under the world. There we go. Now it's removed under the world. Now let's go back to the directory and let's submit it again. Now it's the only file with the hello, and I should be submitting this one, which is my test file. RM is remove delete. Yeah. In Unix rename is move mv. Sorry. Remove is remove. Yeah, just delete the file. I forgot that move is moving the file from one location to another, which is also renaming. So I got what do you call this? I got confused by that, but I know it's move now. So I think this should be fine. I can submit this now. Submit 50. So it is my only hello code. Yeah. Submit 50. CS 50 problems. 2024 X me. Connecting. Let's see if they can read the file. You seem to be missing these required files. You are currently in workspaces. Did you perhaps intend another directory? Right, thank you. Let's go to the me and then let's submit 50. Submit 50 CS 50. Actually, let's just go. There we go. Which is the directory me. Let's see if it works. Okay. Don't scare me like this. Thought you deleted your work. No, it's fine. I didn't. And if I deleted it, I can type it again. It will help with my exercising and coding. But yeah, no worries. All files are safe. Files that will be submitted. hello./hello.c. Files that won't be submitted, keeping in mind the course's policy and academic policy. Yeah, I only need to submit my code, not the executable file, right? You sure you want to submit these files? I think I did right. I hope. Let's go. Hail Mary, let's go. Uploading! Here we go, guys. It's uploading. Keep in mind, go to https submit users problems to see your results. Let's go. Let's gar. We actually copy this. Can I copy this? Follow link. Open. Let's gar. Let's go. Submitted a few seconds ago. What now? How do I? Three commits. Automated commit. Showing one change file with 6 additions and others. Okay. It has a space. I thought I fixed. Oh, this one. Wait, hold on. Which? Yeah, I fixed it, right? showing one changed with file with 6 additions and 6 deletions. Is this something that I did? Did I save this as is? Or did I have to have made it? Can I submit it again? Let's see if I can submit it again. Or maybe they're like, oh, you can't do it anymore. Is it? Because I know I've changed it. Keeping in mind, yes. Can I overwrite what I submitted? Let's go see my results. Because I already fixed those mistakes. So why are they saying that it's still a mistake? Number 2 submitted. I submitted. Please check. Blame. I still have yet to learn how to use GitHub. I'm just using GitHub to submit things. So yeah. Oh no, they're checking it. I think they're checking it now. I think they're slowly checking it. I'm not sure. Code is always smaller and readable, so yes, preferred. What's the issue? Just styling in general. Just a lot of reds. I don't like reds and greens. I like because the mistakes that I saw were the mistakes that I fixed. So I wanted to send it again after compiling it. Maybe I sent the uncompiled one when I didn't change. When I made these changes to fix it, I didn't compile it the first time. So I think I have to submit it again. I think that's okay. Is it 4 commits? Automated commit by submit 50. They said stop submitting. Why do you keep submitting? Anyway, I think the deed is done. I shall wait for my feedback. Which changes? Earlier I flipped these around. I had the space from main. I didn't put the space here. And I made this capital. It's not wrong, but they just wanted to be as nice as possible to adhere to writing conventions of C. And the mistakes are in what you submitted. I don't know how to read GitHub. I don't know if I submitted the mistakes because I forgot to compile, or if I submitted the correct one but they could read the mistakes from it. Like they know the history of my code and how I changed it. I am not sure with that. But yeah. You know what? If ever those were mistakes, those were only stylistic mistakes. But the code itself is correct. The important thing is I learned and I understood what I did and I understood my mistakes. It is what it is. Compiling doesn't change source code. GitHub only contains source code. Okay. So if I submitted this source code, then I guess I'm correct because this is the correct formatting. So we're good, guys. We're good. We're okie dokie Loki. We are very okie. Alright. So that's done. Now um let me go and do the second one. This is the second one, which is these versions of Mario. I'm gonna be a good student and do the first one, the easier one, because I'm feeling less comfortable with coding. And I want to end this. What is this pop up from Opera? Not cool, Opera, not cool. So let's see what this version of Mario entails. So, problem to solve. No, don't worry, we're not going to make a Mario game. You can look at what's on GitHub to be sure. It shows what it received. It's okay, we'll check it later. Let's look at. I mean, at this point, I can really. I can do nothing already to do it, so. Okay, now they want us to make a file called Mario.c in a folder called Mario Less. Implement a program in C that recreates that pyramid, this pyramid right here that we're seeing, using hashes for bricks as in the below. Whew. But prompt the user for an int for the pyramid's actual height so that the program can also output shorter pyramids. Okay, so I think the program will do something here as it grows in height. As it grows in height, it also grows in the base. So the height will start from the top. So top is 1, and when it's 2, it's 2. When it's 3, it's 3. When it's 4, it's 4. When it's 5, it's 5. When it's 6, it's 6. 7, 7, it's 8, it's 8. So that is the pyramid. This is more tricky because it involves logic and math. Basic math, but still logic. Like, how are you going to do this? If I keep talking about it, I won't know. But let me be right back. Let me just take a little snack break and I'll get back to you guys. Snacku, snacku. Be right back. Hello? Hello? Hey. Snacking is done. Let me remove this one. And I've been thinking about how to do this, but the logic I'm seeing, if you want to make this non-destructive, is that the number of hashes on the horizontal is the same as the number of hashes in the vertical. So if you want to nest a for loop within a for loop, this is a loop, definitely. I think I think you count high. I think there's a loop that counts. Not counting, it adds up to the same number that counts a counter that corresponds to the number of columns, and it loops around the loops in the number of times according to the column height. Golly, I don't know how to say it in English, but I think we can do this. I know I can do this. I know they will provide me the help that I need. But let's first do the first part. So in a file called Mario, see in a folder name called Mario Less. We have Mario C here already, so let's actually rename that. So remove Mario.c to Mario test.c. So then it becomes Mario test. Now we can make a directory called Mario less, Mario dash less, Mario dash less, and then we go to Mario dash less, and then we make there we go. We create a code called Mario.c. We include, of course, CS50. So we're going to get int from the user, so that will include the header of CS50.h. And then we include the library of standard.io.h. And then we go for int main void. Oh, sorry. Always with that. Returns the value of void with the curly brackets where the body of the text will go. So how do we go up? How do we go with this? How do we build upon this, so to speak? We will I'm thinking. Create let's call them X number of hashes that grows exponentially by x by n number. Create the X number of hashes horizontally by n number of hashes vertical, which is which is I think is the syntax, the logic I mean for this. So we see that there's a number by a number, and it's going to loop. So I think we will create a for loop that determines how many how many times you want the hashes to loop horizontally. But the for loop that will get the height from the user will be the for loop that will get the prompt from the user will be the pyramid's height. So that should be the one that should be the for loop that's going to be controlled by the player, which I think it should be the one outside or inside. I think it should be the one outside, because what's the for loop that's outside should be the one being able to should be the one being controlled. So that determines how much the pyramid will grow. So let's create an int of type n that will determine the height of the pyramid. Determines pyramid height. Determine pyramid height by user. That would be n equal to get int height that's int n. We have already that. Now we create a for loop which has no, it's not int I, it's int I. Go through my notes again. I can practice going back to my notes, and if my notes proved useful, I know how to take better notes. So I'm going back to my for loop and how it's written. I believe that if you want to learn coding, you should have notes open always. So first you define or initiate a variable that happens once for the for the thing. Yeah. Initiate a variable for determines the height. So we initiate the counter, which will be 0. And then if I is less than how much the user wants the height to be repeated, and then it keeps increasing. So n will be the user input. Put the curly brackets there. we print something. Okay, one step at a time. We print f hash /n, and then we initiate make Mario. Height, let's put it. So yeah, that creates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hashes. So yeah, now we have the 8 hashes. But what we want is that the loop actually has another loop within it. So I want this to be more than one. So within the for loop, let's create another for loop of in it. It's common convention. So if you want to create more than one variable, a loop nesting in a loop. I think it's IJK. Let me check. Yeah, you go for IJK, but that is for limited nesting for loops. Don't use it too much. Hey Artemis, hello, hello. Oh, by the way, since you're here, let me get this for you. You hydrate. Thank you very much, Artemis. Hello, hello, Artemis. How have you been? Thank you for dropping by on the YouTube. So here, I want the Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Let me drink again. Thank you very much, Artemis. Oh, your EP. EP again? I thought you had a nap. And J equals 0. Let's start from 0 always. And while 1 is less than, let's also put n. We go 1 plus plus, j plus plus, right? And then let's do this one, and then we print f, also hash hash. Hold on. Do we print f twice? That is bad practice. We don't. It's if something's going wrong, then maybe we just print. I think we put this here. Is that right? For every j, and then this printf it loops like that, right? Make Mario. Oh, error. Jn. Oh. Loop condition not modified in loop body. Ah. Oops. I think it's this one. A. Line 12. Ah. My brain. Okay. That did not work as well as I'd hoped. Let's just keep printing this, okay? And then Outside of that, let's print F the format. Let's try that. Make Mario height. Let's make it 8. Okay, there's that. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay. Now we have a block, but we want to make it a pyramid, so we have to carve it somehow. Okay, so now we created the block, looping within looping. So this is a for loop at play because we looped the loop. Loop is always useful if you see a character more than once. If there is a copy paste that's happening, more or less, 100% that's a loop. With the press of a button, you can program this loop. But now, we are going to shave the pyramid according to the height. So, as it goes, as it goes lower, it gets less, right? So there's a loop there. So that's what I'm going to try to figure out. On the first iteration, it has to be minus. It always has to be minus 8, right? If you want to make it. It's 8 minus 1. 8 minus 7, I guess. 8 minus 8 minus 1. Like it always has to be 1. Like the first one has to be 1. And then it goes to 8 plus 0. Okay. 8 minus 0. Like 8 minus 0, 8 minus 7, 8 minus 6, 8 minus 5, 8 minus 4, 8 minus 3. Minus 2, 8 minus 1, 8 minus 0. Right, but it's going to be the other way around. So 8 minus 8, 7, 6, 5, 42. So how do I do that? How do I shave it off until it's as wide as it is high on the base? That's the logic, right? It is wide as it is as high. Ideally. So here, it just keeps printing for this number. So what if n minus if j is j. Oh, this one already has the operator to add up. N is 8. N minus n, like that. Is that legit? If n minus n is 0 always, this will always be true. This will always be n minus n. So it has to be j. Can two things happen at once? Like can two things happen at once? Like n minus something, n minus minus, like do something like that. Like, can that operator work? Because we can change the variable within the body, right? So, I don't think so. Because if this, it prints, no, it doesn't change anything. Because the print has to happen here. Because this one is only for the loop, for how many times it will go like this. So if I want it to keep printing, it has to happen here on the column, I think. So after this one, you print this one and something has to happen here, I think. If this gets printed by this number of, by 8 number of times, then you subtract it. Something happens, you update the 8. So you subtract it first by 8. Like n minus n and then n minus minus. Like that? Is that a thing? Are we doing this? Let's see. I'm sure there's gonna be errors here, see? N minus n. N minus equals n. There we go. Is that works? Let's see. Okay, that's that's stupid. That is stupid. The height is 8 and it doesn't loop anymore here. Oh, because it's already 0. Yeah, it's already 0, but we can update. That's the thing. We can update it within the for loop. I think I'm thinking this overcomplicated again. But maybe not. So n minus 1, and it will be 7. You have to update it first. N minus 7. Yeah, I think you have to update it first. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just make Mario 8. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so as long as I have this one, right? This is wait a second. Oh, something's happening. Guys, something's happening. It's reducing, but in the opposite sense. Oh my golly. Okay. So what's happening? It starts at the top. Okay. The height is 8, but we want 8 to be at the bottom. Hey, Cry. Well, programmer era. Hello. Cry. It's been a while. Kamusta ka na? I'm kind of suffering. I'm like I think I'm starting to get how to do it, but there's some logic that still needs to be arranged in my head. Bale, I need to make a pyramid. Like climbing. Like half a triangle. Half a pyramid. I've done that. Like it's kind of descending. See, it's not the same number as it goes down, which is something that I want, but I want it to go up the opposite way. Coding exercises, yes. I'm doing this coding exercise from. I have to make it like this. So if a user prompts the height, it will look like this, but it has to be kind of non-destructive and flexible, that whatever height they put, the pyramid will be like so. My logic is that the height, it is as tall as it is as long at the bottom of the pyramid. So the challenge is asking for a user for one number, only the height, and the pyramid will adjust accordingly, but it will still be a pyramid shape. So I am trying to break it down into something that I can do for code. This is what I did so far. Coding exercises. Yes. I know the concept that you can update the variable that the user has given within the loop. I think that there's a concept there. You can update the variable as the for loop keeps looping. Marunong ako niyan dati, nilagnat lang ako. Yeah. I kind of like coding because it's like learning magic. It's the only language that helps. Coding is the only language that actually makes you procure something out of nothing. That's literally magic. It's like saying all these ancient words and then you produce something out of thin air. That's coding. And I think that's a really neat way to put it. And since it's a language, anyone can learn it, because if it has the same concept of a language, the grammar, vocabulary, syntax, things like that. But there's also logic. It's a language that has a lot of logic in it. That's something that I'm very weak at, but I'm doing my best because I really like to know how to conjure things out of nothing using code. That's fun. That's always fun. And you get to play around with it afterwards. But yeah, here I'm getting the concept, but it's an upside down pyramid because it always starts with 8. How can you make the pyramid start from 1 when the user typed in 8? Okay, so it has to be in the loop. For this one, I think the n should be minus seven, right? n minus n minus. What am I doing? I don't think this is. I don't. N minus n minus 1. N equals minus n is equal to minus n minus n minus 1. N minus 1 is 7. How about let's just do this? Can I do this? Is that allowed? And then let's just make Mario carry C. Unary operator made by this compound assignment minus minus equals Mario. It works. Let's move height. Ah. Okay. It doesn't work. Because n minus 1 is 8 minus 1 is 7. So n minus 7 is 1. So it just repeats once. I want that to be in the here. Shucks. I thought I had it. N minus 1. N is minus 7. Then after that, it's 7. N is n minus 7. But we want to add again. N minus 7 would be 1, but we want n to come back to it again. N minus 1, and then we want to make it 2 now. After I may be making this too complicated. After that, after we subtract it, we have to add 8 outside of the for loop. It gets updated. It's now 7. It's now 8 minus 7. And then below it, from 1 plus n minus 1 again, it'll be 7. It will come to 8. What if n plus equals? My code looks so ugly. N minus 2. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just play along with it. Sorry. No, still doesn't work. Because if it's 7, let's say it's 1, we will add 6, so it'll be 7. What if we put it here? I don't think it'll make a difference. N minus 2. Like, that's too many magic numbers. Isn't that a magic number? If it repeats, my head hurts. It's like you're almost going to that eureka moment, but you're not quite there yet. You have all the knowledge, like the concepts, but you just can't grasp it. Am I missing something with the pyramid thing? Looking at my constant. Oh, a type of variable that prevents accidentally changing the variables. I do. I still don't understand what constant means. Oh, I'm disconnected. Di nakita yung output ng terminal mo. Masyaba na masyado, lol. Okay, let me reload the window. Don't worry, you're not missing out on much. I'm still learning how to do it. Oh no, it's loading. Whatever shall I do? I guess I'll turn in for the night. I don't want to look at the hints yet. I want to figure it out on my own. I think there's something there. The sign ended the nested loops and no longer changed into places. Yes, that's what works on squared values. Yes. Constants protects this. Mm. Okay, I'm logged out. they have a they have a problem with connections. Pero to be fair, coding is fun. Pero I already distanced myself na dyan na mas nag-focus na lang ako on maintaining Unix infrastructure sa work. Diff, tell us, what does Unix infrastructure mean? What is Unix infrastructure? Why is my... Oh, there we go. Let's clear the terminal. Maybe it's too much. Okay, you know what? I'll update it. Maybe it keeps disconnecting because it's... For the big clash image recommended to save storage. Just rebuild it. Basically, ako yung nagme-maintain ng Unix servers overall. How does one maintain a Unix server? How do you maintain it? What issues do you prevent from happening to the Unix server? Hey, what happened to my syntax high? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the colors I want. That's the colors I'm used to. Determine pyramid height by user for every loop. For every loop. Every loop. For every increment by n times loop There you go. And for every increment by n times loop down. So this is for the height. And then this one for every increment and by for every increment until, actually not until, for every increment loop down n times. I think that's how for every increment loop down until n times. For every increment loop down, loop sideways until n times. Okay. Bali, eto, mga responsibilities, basically storage maintenance, make sure na hindi mapuno, backup management, make sure na may daily, weekly, monthly backup server patches, and deployment user management, correcting access kung sino mang user, yung mga need i-grant, and revoking also. Okay, so yeah, that is maintenance in a nutshell. Like, you always have to be vigilant. Many more, pero ayan yung parang pinaka-tip of the iceberg. Since usually maraming servers kang hawak, I can understand. So I think, I imagine you always have to keep your eyes peeled for any mistake. It's like you're the guard. Shock Rizal. Hey Rizal, it's been a while. Hello. Good morning to you. I don't understand whatever is happening in this code, but yes, hell yes, Slay. Midnight Z homies. Hello. Happy midnight. I don't understand either what's happening in this code. No, just kidding. Here, let me show you. I don't understand because I'm coding it, but I'm supposed to make this one. So if a user inputs a number, that will be the height of the pyramid. But it has to be a pyramid always. So any user input, any number the user inputs, it always has to be a pyramid that is in ratio to the height that the user inputs. I had a had a concept in mind in which, like this one, I think I did something earlier in which the height of n is updated in the loop, and then it size horizontal. Oh no. Oh no. I did, sorry. Terminate program. How can I redo things? Okay, I cannot redo things. I have to go to the directory and I have to move Mario. Oh wait, there's no Mario.c anymore. Okay, never mind. Make Mario. Is it this one? Oh, it's still this one. I have to terminate the program. How do I delete Mario.c? Like, I don't need this anymore, right? Is this the? I don't this one. Why is it height horizontal? Where is it? Where is the other one? Why is it still initiating this? It shouldn't be initiating this anymore. Mario test. There we go. Mario test. .c. There we go. Is this Mario there? Yeah, this is it. But I will make one for myself that it has to be like a pyramid thing. Okay. C. Yes, this is C. Oh, a stairs. Exactly. Yes, Chakrazel, a stairs. Yes, this is C. So one first, then plus one until X limit. Ooh. Yeah. This is. I could do that until X limit. Ooh. I know only concept inside of it, but not the coding side. Nasa wrong directory kasi sis. Legion yung working directory mo kanina. Okay. Let's go to Mario Less. Now there we're in this directory, and yes, thank you, Shakrazal, for that. That's the concept that I'm chasing after. You have to start with one. Always start with one. Where are we in pyramid times? Determine the pyramid height by user. Start with one. Then increment until n times, until the user input. Okay. Woo! As a newbie Python coder, hey newbie coder, high five. So yes, we're getting somewhere. You have to start with one. The increment plus until n times. So let me delete this. I don't like nonsense. This is nonsense. I was just being haha funny. I'll be here for a while, so you guys can just chill. I'm not going to update this. Let's just try not. Yeah, that's actually pretty smart. Yeah. No, that's right. Determine pyramid height by user. Start with 1, then increment until n times. Where would we get that increment? We have to start with 1. 1 is a definite number. The for loop always has to be 1. Can we update n inside the for loop? Until increment until n times. I think that is a for loop in and of itself. Is chilling lang kami dito watching you struggle. Aba, salamat. Very encouraging, guys. I don't want to look. There's hints. There's hints that Harvard provides. I don't want to look at the hints. I'm a stubborn little girl. But my brain is getting fuzzy, TBH. So I might be staring at the screen doing nothing. So and get in height. So that's the height of the user. So if there's a counter there's a loop, and it goes to this and it stops until it loops until the number. But I also wanted to start at 1 and get incremented. Print F. But I want to print F hashtag once. That's the thing. I want to print it once. So the operation has to be within this, because this will determine how many determines how many hashtags, how many pounds printed horizontal, right? So Kunat din, madam. Oh, yes, please. Yes po. Stretch my arms right now. You don't see it, but trust me, I'm stretching it. Pero gusto mo hacks from working industry? We usually look for answers sa web. Tapos pag nakuha na namin, we study it faithfully hanggang ma-absorb. Then we perform coding. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely. I think they say that coders are like the professional Googlers, and I agree with that. I just think at this basic point where I have help from the university, I want to at least learn how to do things before I move on to more complicated things. Now, if once the training wheels are gone, that's when I will use Google. I think that's a process that I want to do. So at least I'm learning the the conventions, the basics, the foundations, and how it's supposed to be, what it means, and why they exist. And then after I kind of solidify myself with coding foundations, and maybe I can be reliable enough to travel on my own in Google and actually study it with ample amount of knowledge of foundations, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. I think I need more training in logic. But yeah. Although I do it sometimes. Like I Google the code, and that's how I got to I actually coded a game a while ago. It's not really a game, it's just a floating wisp, a floating sprite that if you float on a particular area in the screen, a picture will light up. So and then you have to collect the pictures to form a puzzle and form a memory. So that's kind of the thing. It sounds more glamorous than it really is, but that's something that I've learned from my Unity crash course, and we were able to submit it. But yeah, it's a very, very, very bare bones game. But a lot of those I Frankensteined. The coding I Frankensteined from YouTube and from Google. But the thing about Frankensteining, I learned this also when I'm learning 3D. 3D, the thing about Frankensteining code and the 3D hacks to create my product is that after the fact, I'm able to manage to do it. But once I look back at the project, I always ask myself, how did I do this? And it's kind of frustrating in a way that I was able to do it, but I don't know how I did it because I lack the foundations. So that's something that I want to improve on. Sorry, I'm a lot. I talk a lot, but it's so I accept that I'm a slow learner. I accept that I'm really weak when it comes to logic and learning. So bear with me. I just want to share my progress in coding, and I believe that I will get there someday, maybe, hopefully, but I do want to try. Understandable. Ox rin yan. The more you know rin sa basics, mas madali mo malalaro yung logic behind it. 100% tama yung approach mo on doing things. Thank you, Cry. Thank you. I just accept that I'm not as fast thinking as you guys when it comes to logic and stuff. So, yeah. Accepting acceptance is the first step to improvement. Thank you so much for your validation. It helps. It means a lot. There must have been printed horizontally, so I think we would update. But how do we make it just one hash? Cucu pa. Namanya. Take your time. Wala naman nagmamadali. Need talaga pagdaanan yung mga paghihirap sa coding, tipong mapapaniginipan mo na moments. True. Actually, I was able to dream. I think I dreamt that I was coding. I don't know. Maybe. But you know what, maybe they will arrive someday. That's like a goal for me, that I think about it, that it appears in my dreams. That means I've done it. I've entered the rite of passage of coding. Determines start with 1, then increment until n times. This is the logic that we're going for. True. Start with 1, then increment plus until n times. Okay, if I haven't gotten this in 5 minutes, I will check the hints. I was like that when I was in college. Haha, thesis day. So, nanaginip ako ng codes and stuff. Tapos, implement mo yung napanaginipan mo. Tapos, mali. Kala ko. I thought you were going to put in something. You're going to dream it up and then the coding turns out to be correct. That would be a fun story to tell. Pag napanaginipan mo yung sagot, magigising ka na lang. Eureka! It's like the most beautiful moment when you wake up and you suddenly dream the answer. Oof. Peak anime moment. Determines how many hashtag printed horizontally, which is print. Yeah, the goal is that you just have to print once, and then you let the for loops do the talking for you. But I want to print this once for this loop, and then for the next loop I print it twice. So it has to be updated outside, I think. Outside. It has to be updated. The n has to be updated outside, I think, like here. And then it has to be n updates here. Because then it cannot be updated because it always has to have. Oh God! Hey, hello, Brad. Hello, welcome to the stream. I Sheesh. Thank you for dropping by. Oh my golly, thank you for dropping by. I know you're watching Rubius right now with the new skin, very cool skin, Fortnite skin. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, we're still doing coding and stuff. Yeah. Tapos sagot. Pero usually mali yung panaginip. Tapos iiyak ka na lang uli sa gilid. Yeah, that's just pretty much it. Like, you dream about the coding and then you wake up and then you try to implement it and then you fail. But hey, at least your brain cries with you. Ohana means coding all night. Exactly, Brad. Yes. Ohana means coding all night. I'm dying here. So yeah, we're trying to do the pyramid thing. As you can see here, like the user determines the height, and then the pyramid adjusts itself accordingly. So if the user wants a height of 3, then it still looks like a pyramid, you know. So that's what we are doing right now. There's hints. There's hints, and there's a demo, and there's advice, and there's a video, a walkthrough how to do it. So you really cannot go wrong at this point. And then there's correctness. It checks your problems, and then it checks your style, and then that's how I submit it. But before I let them hold my hand in how to do it, I want to think of the logic and the syntax first on my own. And if I get tired of it, that's when I will look at the hints and the walkthrough. 'Cause, yeah. So yeah, let's go. Mm. But yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by. It means a lot to me that you guys are here. It's watching me suffer. At least you know I suffer with people. It's late night. I guess I'll be here for another 30 minutes. Cause I think I have to sleep. I'll be doing workout tomorrow. So how do we play around with this? We have to start with 1, which is tricky because the user gives 8, so we really just can't increment it. Or can we? Can we initiate? Can we declare n and then just n plus plus until no, because then n gets updated already. It has to patingin uli output here. Use the output. It has to look like this one. And this is how it should be. I mean yung output ng current na gawa mo. Okay. Wala pa, wait lang. What was my output? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, it's this one. So it's 8 by 8. It doesn't look 8 by 8 because the hashes are rectangular in nature. But this is what I want to do is shave it to an extent to shave it. Yan, you are going somewhere. Babawasan mo lang. Yep, that's the... Yep, thank you. That's the goal. Is to shave off by the increment. The thing is, I start with 1, right? I have to start with 1 all the way to the base. I think how to make bawas. How to make bawas, the hash. Hey, Humble Panda. Hello, hello. Ah. Oh, the yawning starts. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Mm, I think the N will be updated for sure. But the question is, where will N be updated? N will be the height, right? Until N. Printf. Printf by how many times? This is the horizontal. This one the horizontal is the one that where the N has to be updated. Maybe the N updates here. But if the N updates here inside, then it will keep updating within this loop. It has to papaya. No, it will be a new N. No, I think it updates outside. I think it updates here. Because it will be updated in the next paragraph, right? Let's try updating N like this. There's something here. There is an update. It's not correct, but the logic is there. First it has to start at 1 on the top and then 8 at the bottom. Why did it stop at 4? Oh, Jaja. 8765. Why did it stop at 5? That's the question. Because if N minus 1 and then it repeats for 7 times now and then it repeats for 6 until it's gone. I don't think it should be outside though. But there's something here that's happening. Okay. All right. I'll look at the hints now. I think my brain has reached its limit. Let's look at the hint. Okay. Reprompt the user. Recall that you can get an int from a user. I already know this. Recall that you can print a string with printf. I already know this. But I wish my terminal ako right now so I can code as well. You can. This is online. You can actually code in. Let me show you the link. This is this terminal is in their public code place. They have their own coding software in cloud. Let me look for the thing. You can code with me if you guys like to. Let me give you the website if I can find it. But where is it? CS50 library. I can just copy paste this. Oh, it's not here. Shucks. Jeez, maybe it's here. Let's see. CS50 Visual Studio Code. Is it this one? Yeah, here. CS50.dev. no worries. Baka di ako makatulog. Just carry on. I'm just pasting it here. Just in case. But yeah, let me look at the hint. Nice. These hints already did already. Advice. Click the below the tacos to read some advice. Okay, here we go. Let's read the advice together. Even though this program won't do anything, it should at least compile with me. I know that already. Write some pseudocode before writing more code. Yes, I've done this too. If unsure how to solve the problem itself, break it down into smaller problems that you can probably solve first. Yes, that's what we did also. For instance, this problem is really two problems. Prompt the user for the pyramid's height and print a pyramid of that height. Yes. I've already prompted the user for the height. Now we have to print. So write some pseudocode as comments that remind you to do just that. Prompt the user for the pyramid's height and print a pyramid of that height. Convert the pseudocode to code. So yeah, we get the height. Are these answers? There's a while loop. Consider how you might print a pyramid of that height from top to bottom. Notice how the first row should have 1 brick. Yes, the second row should have 2 bricks, and so on. Odds are you'll want a loop as in the below, even if not sure what to put in that loop. So add some more pseudocode as a comment for now. Do the thing while this is for the thing. This is for getting the user input. If the user inputs a negative number, you keep prompting the user for a positive integer. That is just to avoid crashing, so to speak. This is the print a pyramid of that height. This is what we've done. Yes. Then you print a row of bricks. How to print a row of bricks? Well, it wouldn't be nice if there were a function called print. we make a function. We make a function, not a for loop. Dude, I made a function that to do that. What did the okay? That was my. I thought we could do a nested one, but apparently we could do a function. What did he do in the function? I did that. And then the bricks is the bricks is the thing here. This is the one. Okay. Bricks. This is the variable that you will input here. There's the +1. The I is the integer. Okay. Alright, so there's bricks. So that's all that we need to know. There's bricks. There's a function. And then we play around with that function and update it. Okay, I will be sleeping on this. I think it's late for me, and I will try to solve this. Damn, it's much complicated. Kind of. I think I'm starting to get it. I just have to know what to update and why to update that. So I will study back on functions, and I will get back to you guys with streaming. If I ever did this off stream, I will explain to you how I solved it. But on my word of honor, I am not going to ask around for answers. I am only going to find it here of what this Harvard thing allows. And then I will do my best to not go through this and just solve it on my own and just pick little by little. So I won't mindlessly solve it, you know. Never thought of using a separate function. Same. I used it before when I was trying this out, and they told me, oh, you could actually nest a for loop within a for loop. But since this is more complicated than that, then I guess it's better to just make a new function. So yeah. I'm going to sleep now. Thank you for dropping by, all of the viewers. Artemis, Rizal, Cry and Red, and Humble Panda. Thank you all so much. And from Artemis, Barkey, and Sons from YouTube. Good night, Ate Zurilax. Inaatag nyo kay ate. Don't ate me. Well, pwede naman talaga, pero it's just a way para mas malinis. Exactly. Para hindi malito siguro. Like, you won't get confused about it. GG Zoo, thank you, thank you. This has been a nice coding with you guys. Thank you for all the lurks. It's really nice knowing that I'm not alone in this. Have a good evening or morning ahead. I will be seeing you pretty soon. Good night from here and have a good day. See you soon. Bye bye.